Okay. Everybody, this is episode 2 of the bonus level. We've got one half of Smith and Reckless.
Hey, what up?
This is Smith, but it's Josh. Sounds like Smith. We are playing Super Mario Bros. And we're going to break the ice and talk about...
Here, swap with me.
Swap. We're going to talk about how we find new music and how we stay inspired. And I'm interested to hear what your takes are on about this, because you've been DJing and doing music for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. I've been playing in bands since middle school. So I've done everything from...
What do I do?
Nothing. You just wait till I either beat the level or die, and then you go.
Got it.
But yeah, I've been playing in bands since middle school. In middle school, I played saxophone in concert band. I did marching band. I was in the percussion section. Did the bass drum.
So you've been out here.
Everything. Screamo bands, like just classic rock. Made hip hop beats. Yeah, I used to do a screamo, be a screamoer in a band. Played bass and screamed. Yeah, I was the vocalist. Yeah.
So when did EDM come? When did you turn into a house head?
That was probably honestly when we moved legitimately when we moved down to Detroit area. Because I grew up north, Houghton Lake. And I was out. Am
I boring you?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay, so Detroit City, the techno.
No, yeah, that's really. I feel like that's what really did it. I was like, started to get into some electronic with in the last screamo band I was in.
Yeah.
Just out of high school, we started getting we had a synth essentially and started jamming with putting more electronic sounds in that metal music.
Yeah.
And breakdowns and weirdness and whatever, but. I mean, really,
not Ken
the thing I got is Skrillex, essentially. Got into the dubstep stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He used to be in a horror.
Yeah. He was on first from first to last. Yeah. Now you can pick the next world. You go to number 2 there. Yeah, it's the classic NES controller. Nope.
Right.
Well, we can battle now.
All right, we're gonna fucking battle. Am I Luigi?
Yeah, you're
Luigi.
Here you can basically steal each other's power-ups, or I got the flower because I beat the last level, so then that gives you one-ups.
Watch Selyna lose.
Yeah. Now I just get to go again.
Okay. This.
Yeah, Nintendo goes in on their audio now. You lost.
No? Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you more questions then. So, when did Smith and Reckless become a thing?
Our first official show as Smith and Reckless would have been 2021.
Hell yeah.
That was we didn't play at Smith and Reckless at that show. We did, was it?
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
so yeah, we did that. We dropped our first EP in 2019.
Okay.
And then it really got playing out around the Detroit area around 2021. Essentially.
Yeah.
And it's that really we dropped the fucking EP and then of course fucking COVID hit.
Right.
And it was just what do we do? Because we didn't have any any following really or anything at that point. We just started the whole new project essentially.
So you guys probably got in the studio.
Yeah, busted out, and then it was kind of just we were trying to getting booked, get shows out, start playing it out and stuff. But
can we edit Joe's face?
Yeah,
Because we need to know the other half of Smith and Reckless.
Yes.
But now you gotta put Nick's face too now.
Memeable face of NJP. Okay, let's not fuck this up this time. Yeah. Luigi.
Go to
right here?
Either 3 or 4. And the top there, if you just go all the way
see.
Over, yeah. Or you go to the castle, I guess, too.
All right, let's go. All right, so I would describe Smith and Reckless. Oh, fuck. Very.
Yeah, this is a very rage game, to be honest.
I also can't see that well.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Kind of Dirty Bird vibes, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely where once I moved downtown or down to Detroit area, and went and saw Claude and shit the first few times or whatever, and yeah, it really influenced us a lot in our direction of what we wanted to go with it.
Yeah, and how the question of this sort of reckless round is what we're calling it, is like, how do you stay inspired with new music? Like, do you go on SoundCloud? Do you have a good algorithm in your Spotify or Apple Music? Or?
Yeah, I would say Spotify is my fucking dick. I swear there's a lay in it. But yeah, Spotify's my go-to for most streaming music shit. I mean, definitely go have a couple of labels on like Bandcamp that I'll get notifications from and stuff. Yeah, that's honestly like there's this one I just got that came out on Fantastic Voyage, and it on Bandcamp it was like $3 or whatever you want. If you were to buy it on Beatport, it would have been like $40 for like the whole album. Cause I was just like, I don't know, I was like, oh, that's just sick. I just want to get it. You know what I mean? I just want that. I was listening to the whole thing. It was jamming with a bunch of different artists on it, and I was like, I want to get that. And but yeah, I don't know. I gave him more money. I gave him like $12. I was like, damn, I'll give you a little more because like Beatport is taking so much money off that top. I bet if they're trying to sell it themselves for $3 on Bandcamp. Yeah.
I've never been on Bandcamp, but
check it out.
I should check it out. Yeah, because what? Right.
Yeah. Or shit, like a previous release came out on Wonky Records. That's just a Bandcamp label.
Yeah.
The whole release is just on Bandcamp.
Amazing. Yeah, I feel like to answer my own question, I find music mostly on Spotify and SoundCloud, but it's because my algorithm is really tailored to like my Discover Weekly. No one will know me better than my Discover Weekly because it just knows what vibe I'm feeling. And then they started coming out with this thing called Daylist on like day playlists, I guess is the play on words,
yeah.
But it's like on Sunday mornings you like to listen to vibey house, and I'm like, great. And then the other day it was like Friday nights you like to listen to glitchy bass, and I was like, yeah, you're right, I do. So but it sends me new stuff, and it's a very intelligent piece of software that I love using because I started off as a DJ from making like burnt CDs for people. That's the OG Selyna days. Are we done? Is my suffering over? One more.
No, there's like
one more.
500 worlds in this Mario.
One more
this goes
for the
on
one
forever.
time. To kind of piggyback from this question too, Josh.
Yeah.
Let's see what I have to say. Oh, well, how do you stay inspired? Especially like in the studio and like, you can only boots and cats on so many times. How do you create something different?
A lot of when I'm jamming, like I don't know, it's like wake up most like weekend mornings at least, and fucking just come down here and jam, and it's just whatever I'm feeling. Like I don't know, it'll be a lot of like chill or like maybe like synth wave or like
We failed before we even started. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's the
All right,
hard
let's
one.
show me how it's done. Great. Okay, so yeah, morning. I feel like
definitely a morning jam.
House
jam
people
person, man.
are morning people. Bass people are night people. That I feel like is the vibe. Whereas like I
totally
wake up and I feel
but,
house
like,
music.
I'm just like on the morning shift, essentially on the day shift with work. So I just like every day, no matter how I could be up till 3 in the morning. I'm like at least like waking up at like 7. Just like I might try to get some more sleep, but like for the most part, damn, I'm like up at like 7 every day, no matter what.
Yeah.
So like,
we stay up.
It's just I hate it. There's times I want to go to bed. I want to sleep longer. It's like, why am I awake right now?
All right,
go back to sleep.
Last round. Let's see if I can do it. The moment of truth.
There we go. There you go.
Right.
There we go.
All right, we're gonna end the suffering. Thank you,
Right.
Josh.
No, definitely. Thank you.
Next time we're gonna have Joe share his side of the story when it comes to Smith and Reckless, and just kind of musical inspiration with Joe. And we've got Kvncpt coming up. So
all right,
let's go. Hi, thank you so much for being here. This is Kvncpt. Yay!
What up, though?
We're going to play Cooking Mama and talk about how this man...
Cooking Mama!
became a great producer. We actually are working on a song together. Very exciting.
Yeah.
I told someone recently you're basically the Timbaland in my life, so thank you.
Oh, flattered.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know of any other sort of like ways to describe kind of like the artist to producer relationship besides like Nelly Furtado and Timbaland, you know? Like that's like how your average person would get
That's
it.
very accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we did well in the studio.
Yes. You chose this game, so I'm very interested to see what is going on. New game.
Yeah, I used to play this game as a kid a lot.
Yeah. Well, I guess you started producing as a kid.
Kinda. I started music really early. I started playing violin in middle school.
Yeah. Violin gang. Gemini gang, violin gang. Did I tell you that somebody took a foot to my violin?
Huh?
Did I?
What?
Did I tell you this? Yeah, I went to violin camp. My parents like got me a violin. Mind you, I said in the last episode I could not read the music. I just like did it by ear. I don't know if that's like cooler. I feel like that's like a neurospicy thing about me. But yeah, someone literally took their foot and like fucked up my violin in the band room.
Oh, nah.
They be praying for my downfall since day one. Okay,
Dang.
let's cook. Let her cook. So
Let him.
so yeah, you play the violin.
Yeah, so I did that. That was cool. I did that for 7 years. I
7
started
years.
producing shortly after that, like after high school, maybe like I was 19 is when I got my hands on Ableton, full version for free
Yeah.
somehow. And then, yeah, no, actually my friend, shout out to him, Stefan is his name. He granted me the golden ticket to Ableton.
ticket.
That was really cool.
Real homie.
And ever since then, that's what I've been on. Been doing that for 5 years, I think, maybe 4, 5.
And you're young. You're like 25.
Yeah, I'm 24.
Oh my god. Okay. Am I in control? What am I
what
doing?
are we doing? Oh, I completely. Ooh,
Crack the egg. Crack.
snap.
I don't know if this is 1 player or 2 player.
Is it me or is it you? I think it's you.
I'm vibrating, so.
I think it's you. I'm not gonna.
Got it.
Oh, okay, I'm 2.
All right, we're just gonna beat this egg until I can't no more. Am I continually fucking it up or?
Yeah, you gotta go a little softer. A little- There you go.
Nice. This looks like a rage game.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Egg in the bowl.
So, try to describe to us what your musical like vibe is.
So when I started, I was making a lot of lo-fi, a lot of like R&B, hip hop, like Janae Aiko's style type music, and then I sort of moved into like a heavier trap, heavier bassy
Yeah.
type of
Gucci
style.
vibes.
Yes. What am I doing?
Is it still me or is it you?
I can't tell. I think it's still you, actually.
Try harder. I'm trying. You know, I'm a great DJ. That's all that matters.
Good real life cook.
Hey.
Right there.
Okay, egg. We're getting the egg. Where do I get the egg?
That is the.
What is that? What is this? It doesn't
Not
look
much
like
of a cooking mama.
You were right, Zero. This is a stressful game.
Yeah.
Help me out. You said you've been playing this
you know,
since you were
low-key,
young.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and maybe like
Those look like eggs.
it looks like the egg is already in the bowl.
I know.
Brown bowl. Grab the brown bowl.
I'm trying. Oh, you just grab it?
Yeah.
Grab it. You gotta grab it.
Try harder. Okay.
Who's trash?
Okay, we gotta scramble the butter.
Scrambled eggs.
Okay, this we might be able to do, you guys. Okay, here we go. All right, concept.
There it is. All right, yeah. My
Back
bad.
to your story.
Okay,
So
yeah, my bad.
you are a producer, but you also DJ. I know you prefer producing, but tell me how you kind of translate that into DJing.
Yeah, so, I mean, when I started DJing, I guess my knowledge from producing made it really easy. It's just another piece of hardware that I had to learn.
Yeah.
So like my understanding of music and structure and all that like translated very easily. So I actually started DJing in the strip club, and that was really cool, I guess, kinda. Players, Detroit, actually. Yeah, so that was cool. Shout out to Anson Wells. That was my first gig. Yeah. That was my first gig as a DJ, per se. So I did that for 6 months, and it was pretty much every week. I was
like
just practicing,
honestly.
learning how to DJ, like for an hour, like just getting that set time down, like being on time and promoting. I did not receive any free lap dances from any strippers. No, I wasn't.
That's what they told you to say.
Oh.
That's what.
You're not getting free lap dances, all right? Just
Yeah. No, it was cool.
Now
it's pretty much
DJ.
like introduction to DJing, and now my first actual gig was actually New Year's at Sid's Gold, Detroit. I did there. It was a DV8 Fashion throwing that party, and they had a 70s disco themed party. So I think that's what it was. So that was cool. That was cool to do. Before that, I was doing like house parties and whatever else DJs do.
Yeah.
Before they start.
Right. Wow,
Before they start DJing.
my scrambled eggs is trash.
I think they look fine.
Well, verdict is in. It's not very good.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
So, strip clubs, after hours, your bedroom. all the great places that we start as DJs.
Yeah.
Sharing our music.
Yeah. I guess I do have a very. I feel like I do have a very stereotypical starting DJ story.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I have no idea.
I think we need to.
Well,
it's your
outside
turn.
of this, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Wait.
I'm over it. You pick a recipe.
Okay, I kind of. All right, let's do this one.
What
Okay.
would people be surprised to learn that's on your like playlist or that you listen to? You gotta press start.
That's a really good question.
Sorry, don't read it. Just go.
Okay, bet. I've been listening to a lot of drum and bass. That's really new for me right now.
Like liquid drum and bass or?
More like a minimal
Got it. I like that
drum
description.
and bass. Like I like the minimal style.
Yeah.
Just like very subtle. Like you get something very grimy, like just randomly, and then it'll dissipate back into
Kind of like
sort
the,
of like
the Pink
a
Pantheress vibes.
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly like
Yeah.
that.
Well, that was the inspiration for Soft Lips. I hope we'll hear that song someday. I text homeboy. I was like, we went from Soft Lips to I blew my one chance. We love the trajectory of this EP so far. You know, I am a woman. You're gonna hear me roar. What is this? What is this?
I don't know. I'm figuring it out.
Are we? Oh, it is the strip.
Yeah, we're peeling it. Oh, snap. Yeah.
Wow,
Oh yeah.
killing it.
Wonderful.
No strip for her in this production with Main Character Collective and Reckless Detroit. Tell me more about where you're excited to grow within the collective and how you've been able to kind of nurture Ooze in his musical journey so far, you know?
Yeah, so, I mean, shout out to Ooze. He sort of put me onto you guys. He joined before I did. So, and everything he was talking about, like, when he told me about the PDF, about your project, like,
Yeah.
when he showed me, it was like, look at this 20-page PDF. I was like, oh, dang. That's the real deal right there.
Thank you. Yeah, I put a
So-
lot of effort into organizing a really cool, like, a big word for me is reciprocity. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And it's like, I want to help your branding and people get an image of like who Kvncpt is, what the concept is of Kvncpt, conception. I know, but also, you know, like you come from a dance background, and I think that's so like profound to have your music move bodies, because that's part of my personal mission.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a really big thing for me. Like, people's reaction to music is so like personally unique. So like to be able to get a large group of people moving to music is like a really big accomplishment for me. And like over the years of learning how to DJ and watching people, like watching what I play, like really get people to start moving, like that feeling is what keeps me doing it. Cause you know, I like producing, I like being in the background, I like making the music that I know people are dancing to, but like to be the one performing it is a whole different experience altogether.
I feel that.
So I definitely do enjoy that.
Yeah. Let's grate some chili sauce. Or wait, no, we're grating ginger. We're making a chili sauce, I think. Look at this ginger.
Why does it look like a squirrel?
Yeah, it does. It looks like a squirrel.
Really?
Does your inner critic ever come in the way of your creativity?
My inner critic? Yeah, so I mean, when I'm creating, I will start a whole bunch of projects, because at one point during a project, I might feel like, okay, I'm really not liking where this is going.
Yeah.
But I'll never delete something like super fast. I'll sort of just put it to the side.
Yeah.
And then I'll start working on something else. I'll get my mind integrated into new ideas. And then when I come back to it, I have a completely different perspective on that same piece. That, you know, I sort of use like my old tracks to inspire new tracks. And then it becomes like this cycle.
Yeah.
All while I'm intaking new music, you know, outside. So it all sort of
in life.
Yeah. So it all sort of ties back into what I'm expressing through music.
Yeah. All right, we got to dip in hot oil.
Yeah, my bad.
We're still cooking.
I'm really bad at multitasking sometimes, apparently.
No, well, that's what I texted you the other day. I was like, all right, I haven't finished this one song yet, but I started a new song. Like, is this the process? And you were like, yeah, this is how you do it. So, yeah. Well, and I think, you know, if you're not creating, you're experiencing or destroying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. I agree.
Yeah, there's a lot of like death and rebirth. We were talking about this in Zero's episode about like the way of the Gemini and how we constantly evolve and are reinventing ourselves. And it seems like you've been kind of through that, even with like your hair. Like I've been seeing many different hairstyles recently. That's
true. Shout out to Alicia. She does my hair. I've never like tried to do anything with my hair, you know. And then
was she the one doing Ooze's hair too?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Oh.
I call Ooze and Ken on the same night, and they're both like, "Hey, I'm getting my hair done right now." I'm like, "Okay."
That'll look good for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, just trying new things out. Like, I've never really been big on like, okay, what do I look like? Am I gonna look good to these people? Am I gonna look good out in public? I've never really been like that. And then, you know, one day I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to look good in front of people. So I've been trying out new styles and new hairstyles and trying out different things. So
I love it. All right,
cool.
So we got shrimp in chili sauce. Let's see the results. Verdict is you did good. That looks pretty good to me.
I thought we did pretty good. I guess.
Better. I mean, I don't know how you whip that out more than the scrambled eggs. Like, but we have a new recipe. What is it, Mama? Tell us. I don't know what it is. All right, you ready for this lightning round? Questions?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, club or festival?
I'm gonna be honest. I really like festivals.
Yeah.
I really like the energy of like the energy feels a little more expansive.
Yeah.
In a festival.
What
than a club,
What have been some of your favorite fests?
Well, Electric Forest is one of the few that I've been to. That was actually my first one, and that one definitely was like a nice first festival to experience. The people that I were with were like super chill, really cool, and the experience of music in that setting it's a way different experience than anything I felt in the club.
Yeah.
Unless that club was really rocking,
Right.
then we might feel
Unless
that,
it's a main
but-
character reckless show.
You know. And yeah, so
Bass or house?
I like bass.
Yay!
To be honest, I'm leaning towards bass.
Yes. Producing or DJing?
Producing for sure.
The pregame or the after hours?
After hours.
Hey. And do you like to plan or do you like to have an unplanned set?
I've actually never planned a set. I've never done that. So
Never
I
planned a
guess
set.
unplanned.
You hear that, guys?
It's just an honest truth. I'll download a bunch of music and then I'll play based off what I know about that music, and it's been working so far.
Hell yeah.
Maybe like if I'm making a specific set for, like, actually I have a event this Wednesday and it's based around shrooms and like that culture expanding in Michigan because of its decriminalization.
Yes.
So
Big
I'm
mushroom
actually
fans over here.
like trying to curate a vibe for that.
Yes.
Because they have me booked to do sort of like a low tempo, like really chill, like mellow type set.
Yeah.
So I
I've
have a bunch of
definitely
ideas for it.
tried to create a set that was like balloons. Like I was like, people are gonna be on balloons, so I want to make a set that feels like balloons. And there's a few songs I found. So I love that you're
Oh, yeah.
creating a mushroom set. I'm looking so forward to all the different concepts and the ways that you are displaying your artistry and the ways that you're helping other people in their artistry. We got concept on my first track, Entourage. So
Gotta check it out.
excited to get that out eventually if I don't rip my hair out in the creative process. But that's what this is all about. So thank you for your support
Yeah,
and
of course.
being a writer in this collective. And make sure you tune into Concept Set on our Twitch. And
I have no idea what I'm playing.
no
None.
idea what he's playing. But yeah, thanks for watching me fail at cooking mama. He made a great recipe. And we out here. Stay woke. Thank you guys.
We out here.
Thank you.